Chimaev? I mean, what do you even say about that?
He's special. The guy is special. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I've never seen anything like it.
Chimaev doesn't even care. He just goes after you like he's a dog that was just held on a leash.
guy's picked up so much traction and has become so famous so fast. His Instagram has grown 15,000%. Believe me, nobody's going to want to fight that dude either, so he's ready to fight Usman.
In the battle of the undefeated. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. Defending his first runners with a perfect professional record of 4 wins and no losses. He stands 188 centimeters tall and weighs already 79.75 kilograms. Representing All-Star Training Center and fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden. Get it up for Khamzat Chimaev! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, defending his first loss with a perfect professional record of 8 wins and no losses. He stands 185 centimeters tall and weighs already 79 kilograms. Representing Chechnya, Bahrain, and fighting out of Dagestan, Russia. Give it up for BK Athén! Your referee, Thomas Lundgren.
Move along into the welterweight division here at Brave Combat Federation 23. Worth noting, Phil and Kurek, welterweight in Brave is now 175 pounds. That's due to the adding of the super lightweight division at 165. This is going to be a pure ballet of violence.
Beautifully worded, no Loki. This is, somebody's getting knocked out in this fight. I don't see this fight going to a decision. Might have thrown the commentator's curse on it there, I hope not. But last time we saw Khamzat inside the cage, he needed only 36 seconds to destroy Sidney Wheeler. So that shows the kind of power that Khamzat has.
Nice counter right hand by Alice Karoff, and Chimaev is, again, look at that baseball overhand right. Every time there's an opportunity, both are going to throw fire at each other.
He dropped him! Boris dropped him and dives!
Alice Karoff popped back up to his feet, but that was a big shot landed by Khamzat Chimaev straight away.
You're not going to take a world sambo champion down that easily.
Almost a hush of anticipation falls over the arena here in Jordan. Chimaev is in, leaning his massive weight and gonna try and soften up Alice Karoff.
Just trying to secure the body lock with those double underhooks.
Interesting to see how Alice Karoff is after that flash knockdown. Are the cobwebs clear, Kieran? Chimaev just working to try and get the back, but beautiful work by Alice Karoff not to allow it. Again, that sambo background coming into play there, which would indicate that the senses are fully there. He's recovered from that flash knockdown. Chimaev with a body lock up against the cage. So far, it's been all his way.
I would like to see Chimaev disengage, break the lock, and you're having success with the hand, so why not continue down that avenue?
I think he's listening to you.
Each shot landed by Chimaev is with utter violence and seems to rock Alice Karoff. Interesting to see how he is back in the center of the cage now. Trying to work behind that jab. He's tasted the power of Chimaev.
What a leg kick. We heard that rattle through the arena.
It's a 1-2 combination with a long right hand. Chimaev, he's changing stances from southpaw to orthodox.
Big head kick from Alice Karoff. Again, another crushing leg kick thrown in by Khamzat.
Oh, the right hand uppercut knocks him out! He is out! It's a beautiful uppercut!
Gentlemen, I believe we are looking at the future of mixed martial arts.
Khamzat Chimaev, an incredible uppercut that turned the lights out. Alice Karoff is still being looked after by the medics. Beautiful uppercut. The intensity in that shot, he just timed the jab of Alice Karoff, came up under the jab, and he was asleep before he hit the canvas. Incredible knockout, and what a performance.
That was absolutely devastating. He fought at middleweight. He knocked out Sidney Wheeler at middleweight.
This guy wants to fight every weekend. He wants to fight every weekend. I love guys like that.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go.
Representing All-Star Training Center and fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden. Give it up for Khamzat-born Chimaev. Out of the red corner, defends the mixed martial artist with a perfect professional record of 4 wins and no losses. He stands 180.3 centimeters tall and weighs already 79.1 kilograms. Representing Junkyard MMA and fighting out of Johannesburg, South Africa. Give it up for Mazda 1 delay, Snakebone Langwa. Your referee is Thomas Brunder.
There used to be a TV show called Deadliest Warrior, and they used to pit different people and different warriors against each other. Tonight, we've got it in real life. We've got the Viking versus the Zulu. Chimaev is in the grey, London is in the black and red, and gentlemen, I am too excited for this one.
Oh man, you're making me miss that show now.
There's a strange air of expectancy when you have the two guys of this caliber. Big takedown by Boris Chimaev.
And I like how he's mixing it up. He's just not making it a brawl fight. He knows that it's going to be a stand-up fight, but just to mix it up, to take the strength away from his opponent, maybe he's not good on his back, and that's something he looked up while watching film.
Chimaev out of the world-famous All-Stars gym as well, so he's got great training partners.
Who's who, yeah.
Exactly, he'd be well used to in this type of position with some of the best in the world. He's in that anchor position that we like to call the half-guard position here, and expect hell to rain down on top of Halunga here with Chimaev, and he'll do it with a sinister smile on his face.
You're spending time in the gym with somebody like Ilir Latifi, with a Reza Madadi. You're going to be put in these positions. You're going to know exactly what to do. You're training with some of the best in the world.
Halunga's being smart. He's establishing a butterfly guard. He's establishing different types of movements with his knees to make sure his opponent can't just solidify a nice half guard, can't solidify a proper side control or whatever further from that. So it's really nice to see that even though he's still on his back, he's playing it as safe as possible.
Like what Chimaev is doing with his head, he was just grinding it into under the chin of Halunga, and he's got that arm trapped, and he's looking to step across. Maybe crucifix goes knee on belly instead, and good shots on top by Boris.
And this is a smart position, using the fence as your frenemy, and being able to pick him up, slam him back down.
Again, that illustrates just how dangerous and how necessary those double underhooks are in mixed martial arts.
You see how immediately he's in, half guard, immediately transitions over to side control, just stepping over that leg and trying to get possibly a top crucifix. He's already blocked that arm and trapped that arm.
Okay, done excellent work to get back to his feet. It was only for a second, and a big takedown, and Chimaev working and grinding that forearm now across the jawline. Yeah, that's living hell there.
Making it so uncomfortable, forcing him to turn away when he should be trying to turn in towards Khamzat to try and perhaps get a knee and get the knee shield, recover half guard.
And I like how he's putting it at the neck, pretty much in a sense suffocating your opponent. It's not a submission, it's not going to tap someone out, but being able to suffocate them without literally putting your hand over their mouth and nose. It changes the whole game and makes your opponent forcefully move to different positions.
An arm choke potentially here. He lets it go because he's got himself in the full mount. Khamzat Chimaev showcasing all his skills so far this evening. Everyone thought this might be a stand-up war, and he's shown that he's a true martial artist, a well-rounded mixed martial artist, putting on a performance here on the mat, constantly working as well.
That's a good point, Noel. You see when he's in these positions, he's not just laying and praying. He's doing that. He's creating these little pockets from which he can land the elbow. He's framing off beautifully, using his hand just to frame off and crash in with that elbow.
And he's doing more than enough to keep this fight on the ground. So the referee doesn't go, hey, you're not doing any action. No, he's doing action. It's just a very technical aspect to where it might not be extremely damaging, but it's definitely enough to keep this fight where it's at.
Guard was wide open there, but Khamzat was comfortable in that position. He could have slid into scarf, he could have got that knee through, but he seems to be quite happy in that anchored position.
I train under Dean Thomas, and he loves the half guard position. He believes that's the best position for ground and pound, especially if you're able to get your opponent's back against the fence. He has nowhere to move. He is stuck there. You are trapping his leg. That other shoulder is trapped against the fence, and he's not able to really, in a sense, go out a back door because there isn't a back door. You might be only able to punch with one arm, but that's more than no arms. That's more than not doing any type of damage. And again, it's forcing your opponent to, in a sense, suffocate himself and try to go in a different position, and maybe a submission comes out of it.
Nasty elbows being rained down there on top. They're all starting to add up and really take away from Halunga. Halunga, he's not really shown a frustrated face at the moment, but it's got to be frustrating being caught under this for the majority of the opening round.
Oh, it's definitely frustrating and immensely draining. Again, it possibly is going to force you to do different things, especially if he gets taken down immediately in the second round. What is he going to do next? Is he going to stay in this position the entire second round, or is he going to stand up?
Great game plan as well when you look at Khamzat Chimaev. He's making him being defensive, grappling, tiring him out. I'm sure, he's seen the viral footage, he's seen the KO power that is in the hands of both hands of Halunga, and he's taking that away by making him work constantly on the canvas.
it looks like this fight's going to go into the second round. So what he's done is he's depleted the cardio of Palonga more than he has his own, because he's there, he's landing his shots.
And it's going to make Palonga think about the takedown.
Yeah.
So that's going to open up a whole new world on the feet as well, because Palonga in the back of his mind is thinking, here's the takedown, here's the takedown. That
So Khamzat has now put that tech in Mazwandili's head. He's letting him know that yes, potentially you could be taken down, which then leaves him vulnerable for the strikes. Very intelligent.
changes levels and looks for that takedown again, and got the two hands clasped, goes side. He's going to run over to his corner.
Oh, he went full back.
Beautiful! And that's an extremely smart move. Again, taking him to your corner. If you can, why not on this side? You're able to listen to your coaches there. He has two amazing coaches. He trains with some of the best in the world. And from here, he's just listening. Nothing has to be yelled at. He hears it right then and there, and he's able to act upon it. And you see his coach, even with the hand gestures and movement, you know, he's looking, going, what do I need to do? Oh, okay, cool, I'm doing this. All right, that, all right, I'm doing it, coach. I'm doing it, and this, I'm listening 100% what you're saying. And you see how easily he's transitioning in different positions.
Looking for a neck here to drag Palonga back down. He ties that up.
He's going for the darts.
He needs to lock up the legs. He needs to get that
he's
hook
trying
in the
to
leg.
get it.
Again, he's trying to stay on top of this 100% finish rate. Palonga is trying his best to move, and
he's doing the right thing. He's trying to prevent. Oh,
and
that
he can
looks
get it from
tight.
this position as well. Oh, he's out.
He's out. He is out. And that is it. Khamzat Chimaev.
Send me location like Habib say.